Hello, this is Jeff.
And we're playing for F.E.A.R.
Yes, we are. So you may remember back once upon a time when we played F.E.A.R 1, and it was a really good game. So I played.
We were brothers.
Oh shit! I forgot to turn on the subtitles. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna start over. I just need to turn the subtitles on.
Alright.
I reset my profile because you had to see this from the very beginning, and there were things that needed to be reset.
This screen is different depending on where you are in the game.
No, something worse.
Mm-hmm.
Something so much worse.
Okay, so join options?
Did I accidentally set that?
Yeah, so I was saying, hey, should I turn off the lights? It's like, this isn't really a horror game, and that's, you know.
Let's try this again. So F.E.A.R 1 was a very well put together game.
It sure looked like
We were
it.
brothers.
There were some horror elements, but like,
Converts in the emerging field of psychic
F.E.A.R 2 was okay.
The favorite.
It was okay.
I gave them what they
And now there's this. I played through one mission of this. And then I was like, I feel like I need to play through this with Alex, so Alex can have reactions.
homicidal. He
Or
was
Lexapay,
the first
whatever.
prototype.
Yeah.
His enhanced
So-
reflexes made him an unstoppable killer.
Okay.
When my brother found me,
He killed you.
put a bullet in my head, but our psychic link
So he
never
now
broke.
lives in your brain?
Unclear.
Curse
Unclear.
bound by blood.
Yeah, I'm not... Okay, so,
It's okay, we'll get to gameplay in a couple of minutes. It doesn't actually take the intro sequences, don't take that long.
Oh. This episode is not gonna, you know, end after we're done recording, right?
What?
It's not gonna take an hour.
This animation? No, this animation is not going to take an hour.
Okay.
It's not even going to take like 5 minutes.
Alright.
Probably. It is the intro of a game.
Sequels, am I right? Some sequels just kind of, I don't know.
That's me from the first game. I apparently have a face. I don't know why I have a face. And I don't know why the face has facial hair.
I can't even remember. Did you have a voice in the first game?
No.
Then why?
I don't know if I have a voice in this game. Also, there's a co-op game, technically. You can play this game as co-op, so you can play as either you or Paxton Fettel, or you can play as both of you.
Alright.
Brother.
This doesn't...
So you're getting beat up, and then something weird happens.
Look, it's not like...
You can't save her.
Look, you can give your faceless protagonist, like, a name.
He doesn't have a name, he's just Point Man.
I mean, you can give them a face, but you can't really give them, like, a voice.
Well, they haven't given him a voice. Also, side note, brutal murder. Yep.
Really?
No, that's not a thing that actually makes sense. As you said, for F.E.A.R. Oh, you just wait. Just wait. We haven't gotten to the dumb bits yet.
Wonder how you put two whole people inside one.
Why does it say this? It makes no sense. Unsure if they will act as brothers or rivals. Go fuck yourselves. Okay, so now we finally get to play.
This is F.E.A.R. Operative Jinsu.
She was in the first game.
Unfriendly to the U.S.
You remember her, I think.
Airport has been blown to hell.
So, how are they characterized? Are they characterized as hating each other?
I don't really know.
Because it doesn't really matter if you get to control them all.
Must escape, but for her.
Okay, so can I play now? Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so
all right. For some reason, hold on.
can other people see him?
My aim sensitivity is like way too high.
Why is your field of view right now? Why is it? It feels really tight.
I don't have control over that.
Ugh.
I can't. I have a zoom function. Okay.
Negative command. The subject's still being escorted up from solitary. Copy that.
A lot of modern games just tighten the field of view instead of like optimizing their fucking
Subject
air.
will be pacified before being transported. Bravo 4-3 actual out.
Just feel like I have tunnel vision.
Middle mouse button to melee. Why not?
Oh, that's discouraging. You automatic. Oh no, you regenerate health. Was that the case in the first game?
No. And you don't know that it's the case in this game yet.
Yes, I do. I can't see your health bar.
Ah, shit, it's him! Did you hear me? Get down here, he's loose!
Do you notice the other thing you can do?
Out of here!
Not only that, but you get stuff for being in cover for long enough. Watch. Hold on. Could the thing pop, please?
This is a trope. Wait.
Oh, there you go. So there are some issues. Oh, look. Oh, you missed it. Almost showed up. You returned away at the time.
Where is he?
I'm sure I didn't miss much. I hate this.
It does, however, still have the game.
I'm in the hit!
Hold on, I'm so sure.
You shit me!
So you'll notice I'm not actually using cover because you don't need it.
Come on, let's move! Reloading, cover me!
That's off. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Attention.
So, by all means, please explain to the audience all of the things you hate about this game and why, because there are so many. And you haven't even seen the worst. Well, not
Where
the
do I
worst.
even fucking start?
Just shut up and enjoy the down.
I don't. You know, I was thinking about sequels, right? Because you pointed out this is F.E.A.R. This is F.E.A.R. This is the third F.E.A.R. game, and
I shot him in the head. Why is he not dead?
Squad up!
has a very thick skull. I don't.
Oh shit! I gotta dive behind cover so my health comes back.
Oh yeah, no. Like in the first game, I guess you were supposed to be like some sort of badass.
Yeah, you were the point man, and your reaction time was really good.
I love that every shooter has become fucking whack-a-mole. Really boring whack-a-mole. Fuck. You know, I was thinking about sequels, and I was thinking that the state of games and everything would be a lot better if we didn't have sequels. And before you say, oh, but what about all the good sequels?
They do make good sequels.
Yes, no,
I can't
no.
think of any off the top of my head.
Silent Hill 2 is fucking amazing. And that's about it. Like like even decent sequels, I've thought, if they like went crazy and made their own new game, that would have been a
Why
lot
are there
better.
two different paths here?
You have a lot more freedom when making an original property.
Hold on.
Yeah, twos, dumbass.
I got confused as to which way was the actual way forward and which one
And
wasn't.
that is, if none of the Call of Duty games had gotten any sequels, I don't even know if that's the first game that did cover shooting, but it has infected the gaming industry like a fucking cancer. Like, come on!
Full house, queens over.
Like, I get that health packs aren't realistic, but regenerating like fucking Wolverine isn't either. The realistic bit is that you get shot and have to spend like a month in the hospital and you're never the same man afterwards.
Why can't I, like...
That's fucking realistic. You get shot in the fucking kneecap. If you're lucky, you'll be fine after like 3 months, a month. I don't know.
Yeah, you're more likely...
Shit, he's loose!
You have slow motion vision.
Yeah, that's...
I love nuzzling cover for like 10 to 15 seconds. Jesus Christ. You have a sprint button? Show me your sprint button. I know you have a sprint button.
Yeah, it's that.
Was there a sprint button in the first F.E.A.R?
No.
You just moved it. You just moved at a decent clip.
Yep.
Fuck! He got me! Stay back!
Why does every modern shooter felt the need to be like Call of Duty? Finally, we got games like Doom and Doom Eternal who like breaks away from this, and it's like we're getting some like nostalgic shooters. But I mean, mostly in the
have you
indie
noticed
scene.
the things happening in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen sometimes?
I'm trying to ignore it.
Oh.
Can you turn that off? No, of
No.
course not.
No, there's a good... You need it, in fact, for something.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes.
You know.
You're going to love what that's for.
All right, whatever. This game is it like? Is there any redeeming?
No.
Wait, hold on. Press Q.
Yeah, I just...
Why is there a dedicated glue yourself to the wall button?
I don't know, but I don't use it. Once I realized that you could do it in the first time I played this through, I decided Alex will like it better if I don't ever use cover, and then I just didn't use cover.
I mean, you're still look. Look. In real life, you want to use cover. That's just how it works. You
Right?
can't
Yes,
just go
but I
guns blazing.
don't ever press Q. I don't
Yes.
use the glue myself to cover button.
Have you ever used Did you?
I used it at the beginning of the game to figure out what the hell was going on, and once I realized that was going on, to make you happy,
Yes.
and
I
also,
appreciate it.
despite the fact that you weren't even there, I just
Guns
stopped you.
blazing. Guns blazing. When did I just God, you're so slow. Your field of view is so narrow. It's just
And also, it gets covered in red sometimes. That's my health bar. Oh, whoa, where did you come from? Die, please. Thank you.
okay. So did I don't know if I've probably already have I explained this already? Why regenerating health is a thing? So
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it all started with Halo. Since, enemies have hit scan weapons. And that was a departure for things like Doom, which were mostly projectiles. Although some of them had hit scan weapons.
Bravo 2-5, do you copy? Do we have a breach?
Ha ha. Someone's asking the person if we have a breach, and the person is dead. Okay.
I don't know, sometimes I want to grab a walkie-talkie like, negative, everything is A-okay. But of course I don't know their, code, so.
He ran away. Okay.
Could you have done anything about him? That looked pretty scripted.
It did look pretty scripted, but you never know. That door is openable, this one isn't, right? Yeah, okay.
So yeah, with Halo gave you a regenerating shield.
Which made sense!
Yeah, which made sense because everyone had hit scan weapons. But it's just...
Well, it also made sense in terms of,
See, the AAA and the AAA...
Shields make sense to regenerate.
I mean,
but you also
yes.
had health, which didn't regenerate.
Yes. See, that made sense. Like, I get it. Oh, yeah.
Hi, Alma. Bye, Alma.
This game doesn't have a...
So... I formed a psychic link with it, and this did something. It gave me 1,500 points.
Points?
Yes, points.
Why do you have points?
Do you want to know?
Sure. Does this game have RPG elements?
No, every time you level up, you get new stuff.
Oh.
Like, for instance, I'm missing some moves at the moment. Like my melee moves.
You can't melee things?
No, I can melee things, but I can't, do the flying kick and stuff. When I get to level 2, I will be able to do that. Also, you know how my clip sizes are kind of small?
I don't think you're...
My clip sizes get bigger.
Take care with your flashlight. It will give
You know-
away.
Doom 3 was a lot more like a modern military shooter. People have learned their lesson.
What was that? Eyes!
Is there like a F.E.A.R.
No. There are, however, two different... What the hell? I killed you. Die, please? Thank you.
You know...
Move out!
God, I hate Call of Duty. It's not even that Call of Duty has, boring gameplay, because it has that. but it's just like the lowest fucking common denominator. It's just every game. God, it has a. Of course, it has a progression system. That's just every game now.
Get to cover. Got a visual?
No, they don't have a visual.
Target spotted.
You know what game? You know what game RPG elements made made a lot of sense for? Far Cry 3.
What the hell is Far Cry? I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
So I can't
Shit.
tell. I cannot tell you what
Oh well, I'm. No, I survived. Okay.
You're so slow. What?
Copy that.
It's like you waddle.
Where the
Oh, there he is. Oh, he ducked behind cover.
back? You see that shit?
You know, I just want to play a game in which you play like a modern military shooter, and then the gameplay evolves to such a point that it just evolves beyond that.
Evolves beyond what?
Beyond like you see how people are ducking behind cover?
Yeah.
Like just like I don't know, you could give them a laser that shoots through cover. Red Faction has a gun that shoots through walls. It's fantastic.
What's Red Faction?
Red Faction is okay, it's a game about it's a game about Mars.
Oh. Okay.
You are like there are a bunch of like colonists on Mars, and the plot is that you are that people are like people on Mars aren't treated very well. They have to like they need to they came to Mars to look for work, but now they're very separated from the people on Earth, and so the people on Earth are using them as essentially slave labor
I need some help here.
to get like resources back to Earth. And well,
I missed some
Also-
of that because I was concentrating.
anyway,
I'm sorry.
Red Faction is most known for its for the destructible physics.
Oh! You need to play Control, man.
Like,
you
if
need
you
to play
threw-
Control so badly.
Yeah, my computer can't run it, so maybe for the channel.
Yeah. That game also has destructible physics.
It also like looks like an SCP game, and I
Yes.
don't know, I'm all into that shit.
But like at one point in time when I was playing it, I like punched something by accident and it broke into like pieces.
In Red Faction, you can destroy.
How did you manage to throw that grenade? I shot you in the face.
In Red Faction, I don't remember which Red Faction it was that I played like 2 Red Factions. One was one on the PlayStation 3, and I played another one. And I played another one that was a lot older. But the older one, if you threw like a grenade, it would destroy like part of the floor. You could destroy like the walls.
Ooh.
You could tunnel through the wall by blowing it up. It actually confused the level design a lot, because it was hard to tell what you were supposed to explode yourself through and what wasn't.
I mean, you could make a walls covered in cracks in the way, but yeah.
In in the PlayStation 3 Red Faction game that I played, I forgot what it was called. You could you could destroy all the buildings, which was actually pretty fantastic. Although the physics were a little wonky, and it felt more like you were knocking down things made out of cardboard. And sometimes an entire building, you can only hold two guns, because of course you can.
You can only
Because-
hold 2 guns in this game. Don't know if you've noticed that.
You know, I understand realism, right? But I feel like people become anchored to that. Like, I get that reloading makes sense for a gun, but
But
like people just add it to the game, add it to games without thinking, hey, is this a good thing for the game? And I get just flank him. I don't know how I feel about the shotgun.
what about it?
I guess it's all right.
It's not nearly.
Reload the shotgun? I want to see it.
Oh, it just reloads all in one thing.
Huh.
Oh, right. It's got it's got the clip like a P90.
And which is the thing that you know now.
I knew that ever since I watched Stargate.
Oh.
So this is where you get to learn about the challenges.
Oh, you get to choose which thing you upgrade?
No,
You
you just level up.
I don't know, that's...
No, here's the thing. Your level ups are persistent. When you replay the levels, all of the shit you get to keep.
That's ridiculous.
There's a reason why I had to reset this entirely in order to...
Oh, wow. That's,
I had to delete my save files.
That's a really fucked progression system.
Yes.
So you have to do New Game Plus.
Correct.
You know, there already isn't a lot of challenge in this game because, well, for starters, you regenerate all your health, and they're not dealing a lot of damage to you, and
yeah, this
your
is me
slow-mo
playing on normal.
Okay, okay, so here's how the incentives work. You just sort of wait there and wait for your slow motion to gauge the comeback.
So here's the thing. In the original game, they could always flank you. There were always 3 different paths to get around, or at least 2. So they could just go around behind you.
Oh.
That's how they dealt with that in the original game.
Of course.
In this game, I have yet to see 2 different paths to the same target. Although, admittedly, I did actually see one earlier. For the most part, but that was that wasn't like in a firefight. That was just like...
So it's even more fucked than I thought it was.
Yes.
Wow.
This game is bad.
Yeah. It's basically just like a Call of Duty game. Mm-hmm. You go from one point to another, and there are chest-high walls everywhere. Look at all the chest-high walls.
Aren't there normally chest-high walls in real life? Just like... Oh, also they have grenades. That could help in theory, right?
Theoretically, yes. This game sucks.
Yes, I played it just so you could tell everyone why you hated it. Aren't you glad?
The reloading of that shotgun annoys me.
Why? Oh, hello.
Because the shotgun was one of the few weapons that... Okay, when you reload, like, you are displayed as reloading a whole clip, which doesn't make sense. But, you know, it's fine. It's a video game. And the shotgun was one of the few weapons that made sense since you reload one at a time. I don't know how it was like. You reload one shell at a time.
Yes, as opposed
and it's like,
to clips.
hey, that one actually makes sense.
But no, the shotgun has clips, not shells. Shells.
That's fine. Like that bit is fine. That is me just being finicky.
I mean, you can totally make shotguns with clips instead of shells. Yeah, the way Half-Life Alyx did it was just... we've talked about this before, but it's just so much better.
I felt a lot faster in Half-Life Alyx. Not that fast. Honestly,
Where am I supposed to be?
One of my problems with Half-Life Alyx was... Okay, so I played while, actually moving around.
To some degree.
Yeah, I had to, like, do teleportation a lot because it was faster than running around. It was like one of the few things that I had a real problem with because it made firefights like harder just because teleportation was faster. And also doesn't expose you.
Yeah, you kind of had to resist the urge to teleport during combat.
I didn't. I wanted to feel cool and flank enemies. Which was cool, I got to flank enemies. So that just
gives you points because you made a psychic link with a dead corpse that now dissolves. Why does this happen? Nobody knows.
This game is going the Call of Duty route, which is supposedly a thing that makes more sense, but also...
Oh, I got confused here last time about where I was supposed to go. God damn it.
I wish that Call of Duty didn't, influence the entire gaming industry.
Sometimes that happens and it's a good thing.
I mean, you know what? I don't think so.
Enemy sighted.
Because...
Oh shit, there's someone there.
Yep. So in Half-Life...
Yes, sir.
Where did you go? God damn it.
Is he hiding behind the door?
I got a visual.
I looked around.
Are you shitting me?
You didn't look behind the door.
No, he was not in fact hiding behind.
You know, I saw this pointed out online, and the in Half-Life is a linear series of Half-Life is a linear series of set pieces,
Yes.
and a lot of the time it feels like you're being led by the nose,
Yes.
which you are. But here's the thing: you're being led by the nose both in game and out of game.
What do you mean by out of game?
Out of game is just like the designers are leading you by the nose through a
Ow.
linear series of set pieces, both kind of to show off the tech. But in game they have an excuse because a lot of the things that is happening in the game is being orchestrated by the G-Man.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I see what you're saying. I feel like that's a little.
I feel like that works pretty well.
Yes.
But you look at Half-Life and you say, "Huh, this game had a series of
Where
set
are you
pieces
people?
and worked really well for it. I'm going to make my game like that too."
But not understanding
And
why.
Yeah. Like they did it kind of so they can show you all the set pieces, though, so that they can show you the tech.
Command, this is
But you know,
holding position.
we've already seen physics engines. We've already seen things.
Mm-hmm.
Like a linear story doesn't have to suck. It can be very good.
Yeah.
But if every game has every game has exploding barrels. Every game has like guns that work kind of like real guns, except for the reloading.
Jeez. See, I ranked up. Now I got the soldier slide kick. Sprint and melee, and I can do a slide. Jump and melee to jump kick.
Lost target.
You know, that doesn't have to suck. Like, I feel like if they like introduce that during like important parts of the, like they can make they could set up cover so that it covers the top but not the bottom, so you could slide through it.
Shit, he just. How are you moving that fast?
During slow motion.
Yeah. Shit. That hurt. But luckily, I can just duck behind cover.
Even Half-Life.
Also, you'll notice I'm ducking behind cover, but I'm never using the cover button. Oh shit.
Yeah, because why would you? You already have a duck button.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't glue yourself to cover. You
Like,
can-
it makes sense in Deus Ex Human Revolution because then the enemies can't see you if you press Q versus not being
See-
able to see you, so you can just hide behind cover.
See,
but
this
like,
is why I like Dusk.
What's Dusk?
The that one retro shooter that I played with the sickles and the meat hooks and the scarecrows.
The weird one?
I thought, yeah. So it turned out to it turns out that it does have a plot.
So you
So
say.
there's like so the person that keeps talking to you is like the chosen one of this cult, and eventually you fight them and declare him unworthy,
Sure, that makes an amount of sense.
and then you just fight an elder god and become their chosen. It's a good game. Like, it's just fun. It is so much fun throughout, and the game just keeps turning left. At one point he started designing a lab, and it's like, nah, that was boring, and so he had to do something more creative. Ugh.
Get back! Get back!
Problem is, I just don't have enough slow-mo yet. So, like, if I had enough slow-mo, I could just walk into there with the shotgun and just go boom, boom, boom.
I feel like
Way!
so I usually set the mouse sensitivity to like high just so I can like it
I
gives
prefer
me like
to
a
aim.
yeah, but that's kind of like you need to, if you get good at aiming, you can just sort of
I'm not that good at aiming, though.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, the regenerating health just makes no sense. And it just, like, so in the original game, oh, yeah, so in F.E.A.R 2, they still had health and armor, but it was like a bar that went down as opposed to a number, like it was in the original. But in
Yeah.
the F.E.A.R 2 DLC, they turned it back into numbers.
Okay.
Because apparently people complained. And now, instead of, like, and now they've gone to this thing, where they don't show you how much health you have,
People like Call of Duty games, right? We're gonna make it a Call of Duty game. I hate cover shooters. I just hate them. Like, I can play them, but it's like, it's just no fun. Spec Ops The Line was good, but mostly it was...
I still need to play that for the channel, don't I?
Oh yeah, you absolutely need to. Call...
Also, we are recording, right? Because I'm a crate. Oh, why did it do that?
What? What? Pause?
No.
Oh, it switched to Windows.
It did that before, and I don't know why.
Wait, it should be by 200.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Check the resolution. Oh, 1200. Right.
Okay, in any case, we are recording, correct? Yes.
Did it switch the window again?
No. It'll do that again, like, in a while. I don't know why it does that at all.
Because it thinks that you're an idiot.
Right, but, like, I'm not an idiot. I know what I'm doing.
Target heading upstairs. Come on through.
I mean, I don't know, like, the cover shooting seems pretty insulting to me.
Okay, but I'm not using the cover shooting.
I know, the game expects you to. Look at all these chest-high objects that are scattered around.
Die, please? Thank you.
I don't know, man.
Alright.
Sequel.
Yeah,
I wish
so
that...
this
people
is a
just...
bad... Oh, also, did you know that there's actually 2 different sets of sequels to F.E.A.R?
Is one of them good?
So one of them is the 2 different games ended up with... Two different companies kind of ended up with the IP. So one of them made a set of sequels that were kind of mediocre. I own them. I think I tried playing one of them a long time ago.
And the other one?
And the other one is the one I'm playing now. This is the most recent set of sequels.
Okay, so I'm going to guess that the other ones were better than this?
No, I don't think they were. I mean, they might have been better than this specific game, because this game is just a piece of horse shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't... Okay, so Far Cry 3. In Far Cry 3, you're some punk going with his like rich... You're like some rich punk going on vacation with his rich white friends, and then you get captured by slavers. You get to run away, but all of your friends don't.
Okay.
And you're just some fuck. So you start killing people. It's like, oh my god, I'm killing people.
Yeah.
But it has a progression system, and you get better at like doing things and then surviving on the island and killing people and liberating strongholds. It's a Ubisoft sandbox.
I was about to say
it's a Ubisoft sandbox, but it's like about as good as they get.
They make good Ubisoft sandboxes.
Look, I'm not opposed to the Ubisoft sandbox, but I
don't
played
know.
it. No. Hear me out. I've played the Ubisoft sandbox in Far Cry 3, and it was good. That's it. But I've already played it. Can they stop making it? Every game, it is the same fucking game, and sometimes it is worse. Like, Far Cry 5 has, like, microtransactions, and 2 currencies, one of which you buy at the store.
Like, microtransactions, like...
Yes, you just, like, hey, do you want some second currency so you can upgrade things or don't have to wait or things?
Could you please stop doing that?
It's not helping. It's a waste of a grenade.
Like, normally you do that to get people out of position, but you're not advancing on this position when you throw the grenade, which is what you should be doing!
Aren't cover shooters great? Right, so Far Cry 3. So Far Cry 3 is an Ubisoft sandbox game. And the protagonist, his characterization changes as you go through the game. Because after a while he starts kind of enjoying it.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Like
creepy.
He feels empowered by the island. He feels empowered by the things that are happening to him.
Concerning? Yeah.
Yes, it is pretty concerning. But also, these are like
they
people
kill
that took his friends as slaves.
I mean, sure, but...
Eventually, like, he becomes very detached as the game goes on. It's a good game.
Huh. Specifically Far Cry 3 and not 1. Do you need to play 1 and 2 first, or they just...
No, they're completely separate. I don't even know what happens in 1, 2. I know a bit about what happens in 4 and 5, but they're not worth your time. Just play Far Cry 3.
Okay.
Like Far Cry 3.
This is where the fun begins.
Your enjoyment will probably decline a bit if you've played any Ubisoft sandbox before, but
I've played a whole bunch of Ubisoft sandboxing.
Well,
mostly Assassin's Creed.
Well, it's very different to us. Well, it's very different to Assassin's Creed, so...
Why is there this thing down here? I don't fucking know. I got a slow-mo increase! Now my slow-mo meter is slightly larger, because I leveled up. Just wait till I get to rank 4. You'll be really happy about that. Okay. So
you know, in games like this, they don't have to do any sort of progression with the weapons. Remember how like in other shooters they have to kind of carefully consider where weapons are, so that you don't get access to them too early or too late. But in this game, you know, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me more of a rail shooter.
This game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like cover shooters.
I buy it.
Cover shooters in which you only have 2 weapons. And the reason for that is, in a cover shooter, you have one default weapon. And you will use that weapon throughout most of the game. But at certain points, there will be, at certain points, that you'll be able to, like, shoot an upgrade or an item, and that'll give you a better weapon for a temporary amount of time. So basically, every other weapon is a power-up. And it's temporary. And this is kind of the same way.
Oh, I don't need to shoot him. He's just gonna die. In fact, I should probably put him out of his misery with the cable button.
You really should, like, try to do headshots without, You really should try shooting these people without using the slow-mo.
Why? It's super useful.
I mean, yes, but also, it consumes resources.
Yes, resources that I use to shoot people in the head.
I mean, they come back, but... Yeah, shoot him. Damn it, man. Is every kill in this video gonna happen in slow motion?
No, I definitely already killed some people not in slow motion.
Alright, so it's drifting away from me like a pleasant dream.
What is?
Those kills.
Here, do you want me to kill someone not in slow motion?
Of course, you go to the shotgun, the gun that you don't have to aim with.
Yes!
Learn to aim, Jeff.
Fine. Happy?
A little bit. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Look, you don't even have to go for headshots. You can go for body shots. That's fine. Not every game even.
But you see.
Yeah, I see
I
how
get
they
level ups from killing people in slow mo. I'm at 48 out of 50. I just have to kill 2 more people in slow mo, and then I get 10,000 points.
So progression systems are just added in games these days just to make them slightly more addictive. Like,
well, this one does not make it more addictive.
So on the complete other end of the spectrum, Nintendo just tries. When I see Nintendo games nowadays, they are completely devoid of a progression system. Like, you'll think
I want you to make a note of how big my clips are right now, by the way. This thing can hold up to 12 additional shots right now, and this thing can hold up to 175. I just want you to remember those numbers for a minute.
Is 9 the max? No, 9 can't be the max.
No, it's not. It can hold up to 12 extra shots, I said.
Oh, that's... Oh, I thought it had 12 in... 12 in the clip.
Yeah, there's 12 in the clip and 12 extra shots. This is 35 in the clip and 175 extra shots.
All right.
Just remember those numbers.
All right. Okay.
Where are you shooting at me from?
Is 175 divisible by 35?
Don't think so.
That's annoying.
Oh, hello. Could you die, please?
Look, I could understand that if you were supposed to reload one at a time, but
Who's shooting? Oh, hello.
So, does this game have like difficulties?
Oh, yeah, it does. I'm on normal difficulty. There's
What does the difficulty change? Does it change the enemy tactic?
I have no idea.
Or does it just give them more health and make you do less damage?
I don't know.
That's what Halo did. It's fucking awful.
Where am I supposed to be going?
I don't know how you're like. I don't know what. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do for difficulty sliders in a game.
Is there like a
Like
downstairs? Oh, there's a downstairs. Hi, downstairs.
Like in other games that I've played, that you can make the enemies do more damage, or you can restrict your own health. But those tend to be kind of boring.
Ow. Oh shit.
Like a lot of, I've played some games in which just the AI was better, or they spawned more enemies. Resident Evil 4 is a very curious case, since it has dynamic difficulty. It has dynamic difficulty, and also there is professional mode. So, speedrunners nearly always play in professional mode, and you want to know why?
Because it makes the game consistent.
Yes, because it sets everything in it sets the difficulty to the maximum possible. Yeah, there's no excuse for these for these psychic things.
They just want to give you the ability to get more stuff.
I mean, yeah, but this is really lazy. Like you could just give a reason in the world, like you found a serum made out of almonds, I don't know, period blood or something. This seems like the game.
Ew?
I mean, come on.
I mean,
this
valid,
game,
but
this
also
seems like
ew.
Yeah, of course valid, because that's what kind of game this is. To do weird things with the Like, I'm not wrong, am I?
No, you're not wrong.
Okay, good.
Where are you shooting at me from? Oh, I see.
I guess like the slow motion is necessary just to speed things along, just so you can like shoot people before they can go back into cover.
Yeah.
So annoying. I don't know, if I were playing this, I feel like I would just be like running forward and dying a lot as I tried to like shoot them in cover.
Right, but you see, if you die a lot, then you get fewer achievements because there's an achievement for killing people in a row. Oh, what the hell?
I guess the achievements do something, and that's like good. But
oh, also there's 10 kills in a row without taking any damage. That's unlikely to occur. I'm not that good at this game.
And also every enemy is like a hit scanner.
Huh. How close am I? Pretty close. Okay.
So you'd have to
Could you maybe please stop throwing grenades at me? Thank you.
I don't know.
Ow.
So there's an unnecessary progress. Yeah, they just put everything. They just took like, oh, these. Here all I want to say this is just the producers. It's like they just like grabbed all of the Call of Duty stuff that made Call of Duty popular. It's like, put this in the game so that the game will be popular. Dead Space had this problem too. Dead Space 1 was like the closest to a horror game that you're going to get.
And did I
It wasn't great, but
get fewer points this time around? Oh well.
who cares?
I do, because I didn't quite get to level 4. That's okay, we'll get to level 4 in the next one, and then you can see the thing.
What time is it anyway?
Oh, we're about 45 minutes in, I believe.
Oh good, a sewer.
Yeah, we're about to do the sewer level.
There's always a goddamn sewer level.
Your brother's non-existent body tries to help.
How do you do that?
Psychic powers.
I mean, I guess.
So here's the thing. You saw all of those things I was making progression on?
Yeah. Your brother also has the thing?
Yeah, that's not relevant at the moment. Just remember I was making progress on all of those things.
Okay. Oh, they're gone now.
Yup.
Oh, wow, that's really annoying.
Oh, and I did rank up. I just got +1 clip size for each weapon. +1 clip for each weapon.
Okay. Is that 35 extra bullets for the thing?
Yep, and an extra 12 bullets for the other thing.
Don't remember,
Huh.
do you?
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, it doesn't.
Treated us like rats, like monsters.
Alright.
He tried to keep us from Mother. But he
Okay, so Alma's your mother?
Yes, Alma's your mother.
How old is she now?
Dead, but like 16. She was 16, I think, when she gave birth to us. I forget exactly. They used psychic powers to make her give birth. They didn't like use her genes and put them in someone else. They thought maybe like her actually giving birth was relevant. Oh, also she was kept in a coma since the age of 9.
Just play the game.
So remember
game-
how I had weapons before, by the way?
This game gets really weird about a prepubescent girl.
Yes, it does. Remember how I had weapons before? I don't have weapons anymore.
Oh. Well, this is a gross sewer filled with bodies.
Yes. The reason why I don't have any weapons is all my quest progression is gone.
I don't know how you're supposed to get immersed in the game when the game is constantly remind you that it is a game.
I don't know either. It's really dumb. Aren't you glad I showed you this?
Yeah, I mean, it's complete trash.
But you get to talk about...
But it's trash because it was trying to not be trash.
No, it's trash because it was trying to be like everyone else.
Okay, you know what? That's a lot better. Yes, that is very yeah. Don't try to copy other people. Do something original, people.
I formed a psychic link. Oh, how long are we in? Okay, yeah, like I said, about 45 minutes. Boy, I'm accurate.
I don't think that games need to justify their progression systems, but making them tie into like the game at large would be great. Like in Far Cry 3, it's just tied to the plot. You hunt animals to get pelts to upgrade your crap, like to give yourself more ammo capacity.
How does that help? You turn them into like belts and shit?
Yeah.
Okay, that's valid.
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Here, you
Like-
leveled up, and now your gun has more ammo capacity.
Whatever, man. I'm just trying to tune out the game at this point.
Ah,
I hear something.
It's like, oh,
I had no chance.
Echo 3-1. We got him.
of course you didn't.
Pacification and transport.
Okay, now your brother comes in.
No, actually, but that would be a reasonable assumption.
Oh. Oh no, you needed to watch this set piece, which is basically a cutscene.
It is a cutscene. I'm not touching the mouse.
Oh, can you skip this?
Probably?
Oh,
Hi, Mom. Also, she's not prepubescent. Oh, now she's prepubescent. Sometimes she's prepubescent. Sometimes she's not.
I guess she was kept in a coma under the age of 9, and that's why she presents herself as a small girl.
Yes, because that's what she thinks of herself. Which is entirely reasonable, because they put her in a coma at the age of 9 because she was too strong of a psychic person.
Yeah, again, this game is very weird
Look,
about
I
this
can carry
girl.
210 bullets now, where before I could only carry 175.
Okay, whatever. Still not divisible by 35.
I think it might actually be divisible by 35. Maybe you should try and figure that out. My
I'm
brain
going
is... Because, yeah, 210 is divisible by 7, so yeah, it probably is divisible by 35.
Yes, okay. 175 is in fact divisible by yes.
Yeah, it's 4 times 35 is 175.
Okay.
I figured it out. I'm sorry for being wrong before.
Okay. I mean, I just wanted to make sure, because it would have been annoying if it wasn't.
We don't get a leash on this subject. Commander had us all twisting in the wind.
So So basically, each level you get achievements, and also the reason why I think you start each level with no weapons is so that you can play. Each level is independent from one another. They're all independent things that happen that you can play over and over again in order to get more stuff. They're
That's
not
fair.
an interconnected
That's-
story. They
that is
are
extreme.
individual items.
That is very lazy. Like in an RPG, you can go back and grind a bit to like adjust the difficulty by doing some grinding if you really want to. You shouldn't, but the game lets you do that.
Oh, I was wondering.
And that's not great, but at least like you have a reason. At least it's like, oh, there's a reason that you can come back here. You can just come back here. And meanwhile, all the levels are independent. You want to grind? Cool, you can do a previous level. And I guess that stretches out the playtime a bit. I don't like this pistol.
It's not a fun pistol. The machine.
No, it's not. It's not that it's not even that. I don't think I like how the game like turns red when you're pointing at an enemy.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
That's lazy. That means that you don't have to design the enemies such that they're recognizable. You can just like I saw the reticle turn blue when you were
shooting at the civilian. Yeah.
Yes. That's fucking lazy. Just make your enemies recognizable. Like they all look the same. All the games in this era were also like a lot smaller. Just because graphics. Like look at this game. It has graphics. See the graphics? It sure has graphics. And of course, a consequence of that is that you need to make everything.
Wow.
Oh look, you actually died.
That's the first time that's happened.
Scanning for target. Reinforcements in there.
Oh, open the door. So you're in a.
Oh yeah, you can actually understand this.
Where? So where are you? So you're this.
Of the statue plaza. Exact coordinates transmitting.
Like, what country are you in?
I don't know. I don't know where I am or why.
I got a visual. Affirmative.
I mean, it could just be the U.S. So like a large portion of the U.S. like speaks Spanish, even though the country won't admit it's an official language.
It's not an official language.
It should be.
America doesn't have official languages.
Oh, I guess that's better.
It just has a de facto one. But no, America does not, in fact, have to have an official language, no matter what some racists will tell you.
Yeah. This doesn't look like Spain. But then again, I haven't been through that much of Spain, even if I lived there for
It could be
most of my
Mexico.
life.
Mexico has slums and
Yeah, that was like my second guess. Like,
God.
why do the boxes have LEDs on them?
Because that's where your refilling station is.
Oh,
It's the-
I guess that's one way to make them
Got you
recognizable.
now.
I don't like this trend of games to make everything glow to make it look like either futuristic or magical. Yeah, I got the shotgun. It's not an amazing
There are
shotgun,
also
but it's alright.
in the other game there were several different weapons. So far there have only ever been 3 weapons: the pistol, the shotgun, and the SMG. Whereas if you remember in the other game, there was that really awesome
Spike gun.
spike gun. There was also like eventually you get a grenade launcher. You get like a laser rifle. That's a sniper, essentially like a really long range sniper rifle.
Target deployed. Under heavy fire.
Yeah, that's a total miss.
There's a repeating cannon.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. It's just
There's just and
You
there
have
were
the-
2 different kinds of machine gun. There was the SMG and there was the assault rifle.
you have the okay. So 2 weapons isn't great. I think the one that did it the worst is BioShock Infinite. Have you played BioShock
yeah,
Infinite?
that one only had like 1 weapon or 2. I
Oh,
forget.
no, wait. No, it's worse than that. Because you can level up the weapons, but you don't know what you're going to find in each level.
Wait, what? I don't remember this. Very
Okay, so there are like 4 or 5 weapons, and each one has like a copy or a variant. and you can level up each individual weapon. But you do not know what you're going to find in each level. So even if you get like a really good weapon, you don't know if you're going to be able to use it because you don't know if you're going to find enemies, if you're going to fight enemies that have ammo for it. And at the game, like, I tried playing the game's highest difficulty, but after I died, I didn't have enough. I literally did not have enough ammo to kill like a boss.
And they didn't give you ammo refills?
No.
That's kind of dumb. Oh.
I tried everything. I tried going to like I had to use a gun that I hadn't upgraded at all, and I didn't have the resources to upgrade it. And so I was at the highest difficulty, and it was so hard to fight the boss, and I fought it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it was just a miserable experience because my guns were so weak, and it was so much worse because I didn't know what I had to upgrade going in.
Also, yeah, notice how the shotgun holds significantly more ammo now. Despite that not making any sense. I can carry an extra clip of ammo around with me that I couldn't carry before.
Like, okay. So anyway, BioShock Infinite, don't play BioShock Infinite on the highest difficulty. It is a miserable experience. Like, if you really know what you're doing and you know what weapons to upgrade, and
that would have been
maybe
nice to realize before.
But otherwise, it's just miserable.
Could you let me?
Can you crouch jump? Or is that just that's just a Half-Life thing, right? I haven't seen other games where that was necessary. Anyway, how do you do this right? If you set it up correctly, you could make it so that the player will probably not be able to keep every weapon throughout, and then you force them to switch weapons a lot. And in that way, you can pepper the level with like occasionally really good weapons.
Yeah.
And then you can make it sort of like a roller coaster, where you force them to use certain weapons at certain times.
Roller coaster?
Yeah, there's like highs and lows. There's like times where you're just like relegated to like pistol sneaking and melee, and there are times where you have like, I don't know, like a spike gun. Like you can add so many more novelty weapons if you can't like you can already do this in like a.
If it's understood, you can swap. Oh, hey, a sniper rifle.
I guess this. Oh, you got rid of the shotgun for the sniper rifle.
I realize that's sort of backwards, but this is my weapon I can use for whatever I want. And the sniper rifle is a sniper rifle.
You would think that.
Oh shit.
Careful,
Die,
the screen is pretty red.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay.
Of course you will. See, all your health is back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you may be thinking that I have a problem with like the red filter, but I don't.
Oh, that's right. How about the non-red filter that's on the game all the time that makes it greasy?
I'm trying to tune it out.
I forgot about asking about that earlier.
I'm just trying to not to ignore it. Yeah, all the colors are fucked up, and I'm just trying to ignore it.
Jesus. So in theory, this like sniper rifle would be useful if I can see where the enemies are.
Hold on. What is that? I mean, that wall in front of you is a concrete wall, but point to this thing. Is that just wood? Is that just like a thin piece of wood?
Where is this guy? Who's shooting at me?
Give me some cover fire!
You see how the game has to put indicators on your screen?
It's him! Are you kidding me?
Who is shooting at me?
Can't get eyes.
Oh, do you remember God of War 4?
Like, seriously,
game goes.
am I confused? Where am I being shot at from? Oh, there we go. There's one.
I mean, that's perfectly valid. The game's just sort of peppering you with bullets and putting indicators on your screen. That's bad. The fact that you need to do that means that you haven't. You should just be able to tell where enemies are. Like, your field of view is so narrow, so you just.
Yeah.
So it's very hard. So you just don't have a good view on the situation. Maybe you can edit an INI file or something to raise the field of view.
I mean, you could look it up if you want.
I'm looking.
Where
it
did
up.
you even come from?
Okay, F.E.A.R. 3 because I'm not typing in that nonsense.
Yeah, most people call it F.E.A.R. 3. Even Steam calls it F.E.A.R. 3, by the way.
As it should. Dude, he was right in front of you at point blank shooting you. You didn't need the slow motion.
Valid.
It's a waste. Like, the more you use the slow motion, the more you have to wait for it to come back.
I know.
Okay. F.O.
But so here's the thing, I shoot faster in slow-mo. Despite that not making any physical sense, your bullets move fast or shoot faster in slow-mo.
Okay, so there's like a config file.
Okay.
Or SFG, CFG? That's config, right?
Yeah, that's a config file.
Okay. Options.cfg in the game.
All signs fall back to Rally Point Charlie and hold for Mexico.
Where am I supposed to go?
The target is to be put down. Disregard locals
Oh my
and use
God.
indiscriminate
Is he-
targeting if needed.
Oh, it has like a range of FOV.
Oh, also we can
We can stop playing this awful game now.
yes, to your delight.
Oh god. This game sucks. Don't play it.
We hope you enjoyed our kibitzing about it, though.
Yeah, fuck this game.
Bye, everyone.
Fuck games that try to be like every other game. Good night, people.